Welcome back, Internet fans. And today, I want to talk to you about the Supergirl trailer. They just dropped a new Supergirl trailer, and the second one. And I just have to say that I don't know. I don't know. Um, like I said, with Superman, they started in the beginning. No, they started at the middle of Superman's story. In the middle, you know, Supergirl, we're not going to find out how Supergirl and Superman met. You know, they're going to skip over a whole bunch of shit that they need to put in the movie. You need to see how Superman meet up with Supergirl. If they don't do it in this movie, then I don't know what to say. You can't skip over a whole bunch of shit, man. It's not good, you know. And the trailer revealed that I guess Crypto gets sick. Somebody either poisoned him, shot him, or whatever, and he don't have that much time to live. And Supergirl got to go and get some type of antidote while helping this girl get revenge. And they're gonna have a lot of, I guess, chase scene, fight scenes, and revenge type stuff in it. And I don't know. I don't think I'm going to like the story. It's not going to be good. You know, like I said, with this movie, they're going to show a lot of flashback of how Supergirl, I guess, escaped Krypton. And, I don't know, the flashback will be long, will be short, but, they need to start from that, whereas how Supergirl escaped from being, blown up with Krypton, or from the, I guess, asteroid that they escaped from Krypton, and then she had to escape from there because I guess the asteroid that was on wasn't livable, so she had to leave there as well. And it's, they need to start from there. They just can't do flashbacks like that. They getting rid of the meat and potatoes of the story, and they just skip into the action. It's not. I'm not gonna like it. I'm not gonna like it. They did the same thing, like I said, with Superman. You don't need to tell his um, origin story again, but you don't have to skip so much shit in Superman to just jump straight to the action. There's a better way of doing it. They need better writers. I wish I was on that team, helping them develop the story. I'm not a writer. I can put it this way: I'm not a traditional writer. I can write, I can tell stories. It just, the 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 I guess the writing structure of writing a true story or book, I need a lot of help with. But I can come up with good stories and compelling narrative that can, move the story in the movie or whatever. But these guys, trust me, they want to skip over, like I said, the meat and potatoes and just jump into the action. You can't do that. You can't. Especially the first movie, you can't do that. Marvel, what do they do? All their characters, the origin story come first. You gotta have the origin story. If you don't have that, then you kind of lose everything else. You know, everybody in Marvel had the origin story, but Superman, like I said, I mean, you know, actually they didn't really do it in the DCEU with Superman. You know, well, yeah, they did, but they haven't done Batman. the DCEU. But you know what I'm saying is I think Zack Snyder was on the right track, but
There's no home
his
without you, buddy.
his method of storytelling was a little too dark, you know. And James Gunn might be a little too loose. They both need to get together and meet in the middle to make a compelling story. Trust me, it's. But Supergirl, just by the trailer, I can just see that it's not going to be a great story. You know, it might have a lot of good action in it, but the story is going to suffer. Sorry.